Alright guys, welcome back to Squarebox Games, and today we have another Unmatched Adventures. For the first time on the channel, we'll be fighting the Martian invaders. That's right, aliens are coming to McMinnville, Oregon. And who's going to take them on? None other than Robert Muldoon and the InGen workers from Jurassic Park. They've dealt with dinosaurs, but can they deal with aliens? So we're already set up. I'm going to draw my 5 cards here. This is the first time I've actually ever played the Martian Invaders, so we'll see. I'll probably mess up, but it'll be okay. Robert Muldoon, he's ranged. He's got 14 health, and we're going to be taking on not just the Martian Invaders, but the Blob has joined as well. So another alien, creepy creature. So there's going to be a lot of tokens on the board between Muldoon's traps and the acid blobs from the blob. And I'm gonna just see, this is what we've got right now. We've got a leap away, regroup. I've hunted most things that can hunt you, not aliens. Shoot her, and they should all be destroyed. So we'll see. Let's find out who's gonna go first. Also, in case you don't know, in this, once all 4 of these get flipped, we lose. So we're trying to keep the invaders away. So the blob is going to go first. So he's going to go to the nearest enemy, which will be 1, 2. We'll say that InGen worker right there, and he's going to attack. And I wonder, I'm going to just use regroup. That way at least I can draw the card here. So we're going to have caustic spray. After combat, do 1 damage to each opposing fighter for each acid token on or adjacent to their space. But I have 1 defense, so I'm going to actually win, surprisingly. So we get to draw 2 cards because we won the combat. Second shot and remote detonation. That doesn't happen because there are no acid tokens, so we don't have to worry about that caustic spray this turn. Let's see who's next. Martian Invader. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to just have them come right at us. 1, 2, 3. Let's take them on. Even though I'm ranged, we'll get in a melee fight here. So they're going to attack Muldoon. You know what? I'm going to play Leap Away. No, it would make sense to play this. So let's see what we get. This will be my defense card. Unspeakable experimentation. Ooh, good thing I chose that. So immediately that doesn't happen because that hasn't been advanced yet. After combat, place the Martian Invader in the space border in the lowest numbered empty field. After combat, move each of your fighters up to 5 spaces. You may move them through opposing fighters. Mine happens first because I'm the defender, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of spread them out a bit. And then place the Martian Invader in a space bordering the lowest numbered empty field, which right now is 1. And let me double check to see when the minions come. Like I said, I haven't played this one before. Let's see. When do they come out? In effect, places aliens, so I guess aliens will get placed with effect. So that hasn't happened yet, so we can kind of just put him wherever. But I'm going to keep him there, which leaves him within range of me. So that's the end of that turn. We're going to see who goes next. It's going to be us. Sweet. At the beginning of my turn, I can place a trap. So what I'm going to do... I mean, I know the Martian Invader is going to go there. I probably should have been a little more strategic with that. I tell you, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna put the trap right here, and that'll keep the blob from attacking us, because it's got to be... Wait, no, I'm sorry, I'm not in that zone. We'll put it right there. It'll do the same thing. Well, we are going to get attacked, but it's okay. 1, 2. Yeah, okay, sorry. We're going to put the trap there. At least we'll do 1 damage to him. But it's our turn, so we get to do 2 things. I think we attack. Ooh, I could... Instead, if I put the trap token right here, that'll give me an extra attack. I'm going to do that. So we're going to retroactively move the trap to there. That's where we placed our trap at the beginning. They should all be destroyed. Let's do this. Shoot her. We'll do that first. So that's going to be a 5. Okay. We're going to be shooting at the alien. And their defense card is Lights in the Sky. So during combat, if this is your first action this turn, which it is, it's 5. And then after combat, so we're going to do 5 versus 2. We're going to do 3 damage. The Martian starts with 10 health because there's just 1 player. So we've got it down to 7 real quick. That's good. That goes away. And then after combat, place the Martian invader in a space bordering the highest numbered empty field. Oh, geez. I guess we'll just put it right here beside us. We'll stick it right there. Bummer. That's going to negate the trap thing, but that's okay. But we will be able to turn and shoot again if we want, which I think we do. I do have this boost of 3. That would give a total of 5. If not, I can boost 2. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do second shot. So we're going to second shot at the alien. See what we get. 2. During combat, you can boost this. I think I'm going to do that because right now we're not going to do any damage. We're just going to go big, and I will boost it for 3. So that's going to be a total of 5 versus 2. So we're going to do 3 more damage. 1, 2, 3. After combat, place an alien in each field bordering the Martian invader space. Okay, so the aliens start coming out. And unfortunately, I put the Martian invader next to 2 fields. Now, the way we get rid of them, if you check out the rules, when you do a maneuver action, if you basically maneuver into a space or through a space that has an alien border in it, you can remove 1. Even if you go past 2, you can only remove 1, but we'll have to remember that. So those are my 2 moves. Not bad. We took over half its health down at the first turn. I'm going to say that's a win. So let's see what this last one is. Martian Invasion Wave 1. All heroes and sidekicks adjacent to an occupied field. Ooh, awesome. That's none of us. Take 1 damage. If no fighter took damage this way, add an alien to the lowest numbered empty field, which will be number 1. Okay, so that's... everyone's gone, so we're going to go through here and do the end of round actions. For the blob, place an acid token in the blob space if there's not one already. Martian Invader, advance the threat marker in number of spaces equal to 1 plus the number of occupied fields. Dang. 1 plus 3. 1, 2, 3. So just like that, we are almost going to flip our first thing over. And then that's it. So we shuffle these. Prove that I try to do a good job shuffling. Trying to mix them up decently. Does this seem decently mixed? Let's hope so. So on to round 2. And we're going to get, yes, we get to go first. Although that's probably not the best because I don't have a lot of options here. I'm going to set a trap right here because we are going to get attacked by the alien. about we do leap away? I know that's going to leave us open on defense, but I think we're okay. Or should we maneuver and try to get a better card first? Let's maneuver. Let's maneuver. And then I can play this for my second action. We're going to maneuver. Okay, that's fine. Any. So we can move value up to 3. I think I'm going to keep Muldoon where he is because he is in 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'm going to put him here. Actually, I can control things. I'm going to move 1, 2 to kind of block the blob from attacking Muldoon. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 to get away from an adjacent field. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. So the blob will just go that way and kill that guy. Okay, and then for our second action, we're going to play Leap Away at the Martian Invader because we are in range. So it's a 4 versus a 3. So their after combat's going to happen first. We're going to do 1 damage. So they're down to 3 already. Not bad. After combat, do 1 damage to each opposing fighter in Martian Invader's zone. Martian Invader's in the brown and tan. Muldoon is in the brown, so we're going to take our first damage of the game and go down to 13. But I don't think any of our InGen workers are there. And then if you won the combat, choose one of the fighters in the combat and move them up to 4 spaces. I don't think it really matters. I guess I could do... I'm trying to see if I can maneuver this to where... You know what? I'm just going to stay where I am. It gives me the most versatility on aiming. So we're done for the turn. We got the Martian Invader down to 3 health. So 1 damage this turn, but better than nothing. So the blob's going to go first. So they're going to move here and attack this InGen worker, which I think I'm just going to let die. So we'll just take whatever this is. 2 damage. During combat, add 1 to the value of this for each acid token in the zone, which is 1, so it's a 3. And then place an acid token in each empty space adjacent to the blob. So this InGen worker is dead. We're going to put an acid token in each adjacent empty space to the blob. So he's doing his thing over there, which is fine. That's what those guys are for. They're cannon fodder. Let's see who is next. Wave 1 invasion. All heroes and sidekicks adjacent to an occupied field take a damage, which I've strategically made sure I was not next to any occupied fields. If no fighter took damage this way, add an alien to the lowest numbered empty field, which is 2, which actually is right next to one of my guys. So that wasn't great. Didn't think that through very well. Okay, and now the Martian Invader is going to go. So he's going to move here to get to the closest enemy. That's going to set a trap off, which means I get to draw a card. That goes back in the box. We're going to take that out of the way, and the fighter takes 1 damage. So he's down to 2. Which, honestly, that's great. I feel like we can win just with strategically putting traps down, because we can really control, we can anticipate where the Martian Invader is going to move. So we'll just put traps next to them and know they're going to take 1 damage every turn. So if we can survive 2 more turns, we might win just right there. But for now, we're going to get attacked. And this is my only defense card, so I'm going to play it. We'll see what happens. We're going to get attacked with "They're coming for you." So I'm going to take a hit. I'm going to go down to 12. My after combat happens first, so I only draw 1 card because I did not win. Great. And then the Martian Invaders after combat is deal 1 damage to each opposing fighter in the Martian Invaders zone, which is just this brown. So we're going to take another hit. We're down to 11. And that is the end of a round. So nothing here. We put an acid token in the blob space. There isn't one already. He's doing his thing over there. Don't have to worry about that. Advance the threat marker a number of spaces equal to 1 plus the number of occupied fields, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. I forgot to do the maneuver next to and get rid of something. Oh well. Next turn. So this is going to go 1, and I can't remember, since we're going excess, if it just ends at the end of the round. Let's double check, guys. Threat tracker, threat tracker, threat tracker. End of the track. Blah, blah, blah. Ignore any additional spaces would move. Okay, so that's not bad. So even though it's going to move 4, it's just going to move 1. It's going to flip this over. We have this symbol now. This is going to reset. That is the end of the round. So now the Martian Invaders cards are going to start doing some more damage, or more effects. But we just need to strategically place our traps. If we get to go before the Martian Invader, do you feel like this is mixed up? How many more times do I need to mix this? If we get to go before the Invader, we can lay a trap down. If not, it's not going to do much good. Okay. Martian Invasion Wave 1. All heroes and sidekicks adjacent to an occupied field take 1 damage. Goodbye, InGen worker. You are gone. Martian Invader. Dang it. Okay, so they're going to attack me. I don't have any defense. The only defensive card I have is InGen worker, so we're just going to take whatever happens. Ugh, 4. At least that doesn't do anything. So 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're down to 7. After combat, place the Martian Invader and a space border in the highest numbered empty field, which I believe is going to be 7. So I think we're going to put it right here so we can still attack with range if we needed to. Okay. And then it's either us or the blob. It is us first. So we're going to set a trap. I'm going to put the trap here. Actually, can I put a trap in a... No, okay, I can't put a trap down where there's already an InGen worker. Okay, I'm going to just put the trap there. And then I'm going to maneuver, and hopefully maneuver strategically to where this guy's got to go through the trap. 1, 2. I'm going to maneuver and get rid of that token because we're in an adjacent space. And then that's not going to work well. I really needed it to be there. Oh well. Let's see. We got a feint. That could be useful. We'll deal with it. Let's hope this gets the job done. Okay, for our second move, we're going to play Rending Shot and attack the Martian Invader. And I think we still have Deception in here somewhere. Yes! Okay. There we go. There we go. Check this out. He takes a shotgun and somehow takes down an alien spaceship. Okay, so that's going to do 3 damage. It's the Deception card, so that's all equal to 0. Which means, bump, bump. He's down to 0. Fire. The alien mothership explodes and all the other aliens quickly run away and can't survive because they're a hive mind or something. So there you go. Is that the 3rd round? So in 3 rounds, Muldoon and the InGen workers take down the Martian Invaders. of course, there was the blob too, but we kind of were able to do that. I feel like with certain heroes, you can really manipulate the game system. This would definitely be a matchup. If I did again, I would add some of those crazy events to make it more difficult, because especially with the traps and knowing where the enemy's going to go, you can kind of, I mean, there's times it changes because of the cards where he pops the different fields, but a lot of the time you can kind of control where they're going to go, because you get to choose which person they attack, or there's multiple fighters from the same distance, so you can run them into the traps. And that one damage is so great because you don't have to worry about their defensive cards, you know, negating your offensive damage. They just straight up take the damage. So yeah, so that was the matchup. Let me know what you guys think. Have you played this matchup before? Do you prefer the Martian Invader or Mothman? This is the first time I've played them. I thought they were a lot of fun. I'm excited to play them again. A game that would hopefully last longer, so I can really see what kind of effects these do as those tokens flip over. But yeah, let me know if you have beaten the Martian Invader. Who did you beat them with? Or have you played with Muldoon? Have you won? And did you win this quick? We'll see. But yeah, that's all I've got. Thanks for stopping by, guys. If you like this, check out, we've got a bunch of other Let's Plays of the Unmatched Adventures. Of course, Ryan and I have our season tournaments that we're doing. I think we're still on season 2 right now. But check those out if you want to as well. Of course, we have a bunch of like how to play some stuff for other games and unboxings and all that fun stuff. But if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do. It means a lot to us. And if you hit that notification bell, it lets you know when we come out with new videos so you can watch them. Otherwise, please leave a comment down below. Let me know if there's a matchup in Unmatched Adventures you want to see me play. And if so, I will try to do that if I have the boxes for it. But until then, you guys go play some games.